Sixth graders, I have to confess that our first writing workshop was pretty thrilling for me. I know the pressure is on and that you're feeling the high expectations. Well, yesterday I saw you step up in a big way. As I watched you annotate A's stories with your observation and your ideas of what it took for her to arrive at that finished text, I thought to myself, holy moly, these kids already know how to learn from each other. Normally I'd spend today teaching you the most crucial things about personal narrative writing. But you guys already learned those things on your own from A and the other sixth grade writers you studied yesterday. Right now, I'd like you to turn and talk with a partner about what you've done in your notebook so far. Be ready to share with the class. Pause the video. As you moved from studying A's narrative to writing your own, it was clear to me that many of you already know strategies for coming up with true stories, ones that are worth writing. That is, you know the work writers do before they get down to business of writing strong narratives. You know how to come with personal narrative topics. Yesterday, some of you, like A, thought of a person who matters to you, listed small moments or stories connected to that person, then wrote one of these as a long story. Now you have two charts to consult as you work, one for coming up with ideas and one for writing powerfully. Some of you turn to other strategies to get yourself started, and once you start sharing those with each other, they become shared strategies, so we can put them onto this chart as well. The great thing, though, is that you grabbed a strategy and used it to get yourself writing fast and furious. Many of you, between yesterday and last night, have filled a page and a half or so of your notebook with your own compelling story. Give me a hands up if that's true. Today, I thought you might want to learn from another writer. This time, this person had a neighborhood map that they used. Today, I want to teach you that published writers sometimes think of a place that matters to them, and they make a quick sketch, a map actually, of that place, jotting all the small, powerful moment story ideas that come from that place. Let's just read this map. Enjoy it. Remember, like we do with writing. Just pause and think with a partner. What are some things you notice about this map? What are some details or small captions that you're reading that probably tell a larger story? Pause the video and be prepared to share. Now let's take a look at this map and look at some strategies that the author did that any of us could do. For example, I see lots of images used to indicate buildings or houses in the area, but I look at the bottom and I see Brandon falls and gets concussion. Wow, I don't know about you boys and girls, but it really gets me wondering, who's Brandon? Well, how did he fall? What happened? What happened after he got the concussion? You can tell that those 4 words right here are a huge story in and of itself. This is something that all of us can do. The first step to this is that a writer has to choose one place, a place that they've spent a lot of time in their life, that holds a lot of stories. For example, this author chose the neighborhood in which they grew up. I think we all have a lot of stories from either our own home or our neighborhood friends that we would have plenty to write about. Are you ready to try generating another personal narrative by thinking of a place that matters to you? Let's try it right now. Think of a place that matters, a place that you have lived a lot of your life. Okay, writers, you have 2 minutes to tell your partner about a place that you're choosing. Be prepared to share with the class. Here are some examples of other works that other students' authors have made. Now, I enjoyed the color and I expect that from your work as well, but I also expect a ton of different memories and captions to add. Now you are off. Go on to your writer's workshop. Color, label, draw. Now I'm not grading you on your artistic ability, but I am grading you on your effort, so I'd like to see all sorts of small moment stories that you come up with. After you complete your map, go ahead and start writing your personal narrative. Can't wait to see what you come up with.